Good morning from the market site in Times Square, New York. I'm Jay Heller with your market update. Well, yesterday was on pace for a pretty non-event day until the afternoon hit. Around 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Germany comes out basically saying that they're going to put a restriction, a ban, as you may put it, on a naked shorting on CDSs, credit default swaps, and then a ban on short selling altogether on 10 of the largest financial institutions overseas. So again, a temporary ban. This really sent some pretty big jitters across the market as it's again a little bit of a shock wave. Uncertainty as to what's really occurring in the global economy as a whole, and the Dow sold off pretty aggressively to the downside. This morning we're seeing a little bit of an after effect where the futures are currently right now pointing to a lower open. Now, last night after the bell, we had Hewlett-Packard come out with stronger than expected earnings. So they beat on the bottom line, EPS better than expected, revenues better than expected as well. Interesting to note with Hewlett-Packard, recently, if you remember, maybe you do, maybe you don't, they had the integration, they took over 3Com. That's going to get them into the IT business to compete directly with Cisco Systems. Recently, they acquired Palm. So that's going to give them exposure into the smartphone business to take on the likes of an Apple, a Motorola. So what they're doing is they're broadening out and they're getting exposure in a wide array of different areas. This morning, some of the retailers were in play. You had BJ's, that's a wholesale club, coming in with better than expected numbers on the EPS front. A little bit light on the revenues, however, they did raise their forecast going forward. You also had Target out. Target stronger than expected. Same type of situation. Beats the numbers on the EPS front, a little bit light on the revenues. Now, keep in mind, Target, very interesting story. They are now selling the Amazon.com to Kindle, and they've really expanded their electronic showcase. So televisions, electronics across the board. And again, Target, pretty much a one-stop shop. So I like that company going forward. As of right now, as I mentioned, futures are pointing to a lower opening. Keep an eye on the euro as it did touch below $1.22 yesterday against the dollar. Oil below 70, off about $1 a barrel yesterday. So trading right now about 68.5 in the pre-market. That's all for now right now from the Market Intelligence Desk at Nasdaq in Times Square, New York. And I'm Jay Heller with your morning update.